Of course, how could we forget TB was still available? And a Naga Siren comes out for Lilgun. That
Mirana down the line, especially with her Ags pickup, can kind of deal with it somewhat. I don't know, like, normally when we see the Nagas, and this is usually already some early improvements coming out from him because of that, so we'll see if that maintains. Lilgun is not an easy opponent. They did come from Div 1. They have taken some names here in Div 2 this tour, so you can't just kind of write them off here.
Gabby asking, are you Marvel? Well, what does that mean, John? Are you Marvel? Someone was called Marvel back in the day.
Yes. There was
a bag.
player
What's
called
bag mean, John?
I have no clue anymore. And Gabby has no clue as well. So good to see everyone's in high spirits. I mean, Talon in particular have just good time. And you see right now Talon kind of working this lane from both ends. And just having Fly cut off from the rear, Gabby just focusing on the farm, and that's just splitting their focus. They even snipe out a courier, so it's a great start.
Fly, how unlucky are you going to get here, sir? Oh, he gets bashed again! Oh, you just hate to see it! You know when you can feel it coming, John? You can...
They've got the Void Spirit, they can play around it at really fast. I think that's key for them to kind of get going. They're going to go again with 11.
They are. Fly just getting double bashed, and he is probably going to die, but Kishka now falling low. Nightmare's there. Fly, he is still alive, but not for long, as they do eventually get the kill. Kishka does die, but a double bash out. How many bashes is this guy going to get? He will walk away now, John, for the Void Spirit thus far, and that is the kind of guy that you're relying on to set the tempo for your team, but he's not having the greatest of farms so far. We'll see how they help him catch up as we are looking at Ace 12 trying to chase Hyde down, but Makoto, he's going to cut him off. Arrow, though, does not connect, so Sanctity, he'll jump in and try to help out, but Hyde, well, he's going to get caught out with the 8th Remnant, and that should mean his death. Nice little pick up there from our Void Spirit. Meanwhile, Makoto, though, he'll get another striked up into the silence now, but do they have really enough control? It doesn't really seem like as Makoto will be able to orb away, but another charge is there. Coil's going to cancel that one off as now Makoto, he'll try to turn back in onto the breaker, but more help is incoming. Fly, he'll join the fray. Makoto, he's still pretty healthy considering all that's happened, but now they'll go after Fly instead. Just go after that support Bane, and they should be able to find him. Sanctity able to pick off that kill as Makoto. He is still going as now KB's joined in. They'll find 2 supports for their trouble, or rather an offlane and a support. As Kishka is still alive on the Grimstroke, but probably not for long, as he will eventually die to Hyde in the Mirana. And in the end, it does seem to favor this
Gabby, a really free lane bot. Like, our Terrorblade is, again, once up there in farm. He's got very protected jungle. The side of Talon are already hunting down that Naga once more. And
they'll find him. Arrow will be a very easy setup there for Hyde. See if they can get the damage off, though. And they will. No problems here. For Talon, as they will get 4-2-3.
Maybe find something big here, but it's only a 2-man here.
They're going to move their way up. I mean, they've got Fly around, and KP, he's going to cut him off as well to go after the Spirit Breaker as they do get the Fiend's Grip off, but will they have the time to get enough damage? Well, KP, he'll have a follow-up stun, and that's going to be enough. Now, Lilgun, they were trying to rotate with the Metamorphosis. They'll force rotations in from Lilgun, but it's just hard to see them being able to defend this. In the meantime, North, they'll go on to Kishka with the arena around, and they've even got a Nightmare onto 11. Towards the south, the coil was committed, but it is completely whiffed. But never mind the run straight south, where Sanctity will slowly reveal himself. It'll be a big pick-off if they can find it. Does have those step charges available, but will commit one as Fly. Does have his smoke broken, ward down, and now the Fiend's Grip. Very nice ward placement there from Fly. Arrow's completely off the mark, but it won't matter.
He's Void Spirit, and that's one of the things, again, Void Spirit, his scaling, very dependent on timing. They'll charge up, though.
Yeah, they'll try with the Ink Swirl, but it's not going to be anywhere near enough because they've even found the Undying towards the right side. They'll keep trying to go after Makoto, but it's just not going to work out in their favor as Ace 12, he is still trying to survive through this, and he does actually make it up, but now the KP, he's going to jump in onto Kishka. There's your Grimstroke gone, and now 11. He is really trapped up. How do you get out of this one? He will not. 3 down for the side of Lilgun, as they do at least pick off Fly. But they've got no further chance at finding anyone else.
Yep, they just kind of maybe need a pick off. I think ideally you'd take the top tier 2 first. Set yourself up for Roshan. Oh, 11.
They found the Undying once again, or rather the Spirit Breaker. That'll be 11. Another strike his way out of this one, but KP's going to chase him down with the arena down. And I suppose on the bright side for 11, he does force the arena. And that may allow his team to go after that mid-tier 1 tower if they so wish. That die jungle they go as the Moonlight Shadow now is going to be popped. Ace 12, he'll be the one there to break the smoke, but they can ignore him and look for more, but instead they'll make the jump in. That'll be a nice easy pick off here for Talon Esports. As, again, Lilgun, they just do not seem ready to try and contest. KP, though, he's going to find a much more valuable target in the form of Sanctity. They've locked him down with the arrow follow-up, and that's going to be more than enough.
Song ready. They can play here.
They're going to try. Song is there. Roshan still not low enough. 4-2-3 though. He might just move in and scout out as in the meantime. Nether Strike was not there on Makoto's. He does phase shift. Soulbind's there, but Gabby, he's happy to man find. He'll go on to Ace 12. Sunder's out. They've got Kishka on the Grimstroke just locked down, and that'll be him gone first. But Gabby, he is falling very, very low and does need to retreat. But it won't matter because there's nobody following him, John. No one's charging him down apart from Sanctity, who does jump back in, but he's wasted all his step charges for this, and they still have the Fiend's Grip. They'll be able to catch him out as Gabby does mock him mid-Fiend's Grip, and they'll go after the Roshan. And Lilgun, all they can do is split push the bot lane at the moment. But Talon, they're going to go high ground, it seems, to just force them back. It's KP. Oh, that's a nice Yule Scepter initiation into the Arena Spear, and it looks like they've already locked him down. That'll be 11 gone for 70 seconds. As the top racks, it's going to be opened up now for Talon. Gabby. He's not going to be afraid about KP. He's going to find Ace 12. That Undying again. They'll even be for now. Instead, Lilgun, they're going to try and charge in after KP, but a nice Nightmare dodges out. Now the BKB to be committed. They are still trying to deal with KP, but a big arena out now, catching 4 targets. Song is there to try and ward them back. They will try to deal with KP, but no, the Song kicks in now. They will finally deal with him, but at what cost? It'll be a 1-for-1. Aegis will expire, and that'll mean Gabby and Talon have to back off. But Kishka, he's going to buy back to try and make his move in with the team. It's Makoto. He'll jump back in as well, back in onto Ace 12. They'll get the Undying down. That'll allow them the time to go back to the racks, but no Sanctity. He's going to go right in after Gabby with the bashes out. They've got enough. They'll get the Terrorblade out of here, as now Makoto will be targeted. Very nice Nightmares to fly in from Fly, but it's just not proving to be enough. And we are finally starting to see the signs of life here from Lilgun.
Just keep going out, although it will still slightly shove out in favor of Talon. And they hit their item spikes now, Mike. They've got the Ags up in Sanctity. The AoE silencer is in play. Talon has to
KP, he's gone too far. He'll die straight as he respawns. Uh-oh, Lilgun finding their footing now.
The charge going through magic immunity, shorter cast point makes it much easier for 11 to keep the chase, keep setting up, keep forcing the heroes to get caught out. Talon have to be cautious.
Ace 12 will be initiated on. That'll be the Undying gone as 11 now is going to charge back in and try to reinitiate, but it looks like they do have to leave. And no, never mind. Sanctity, he's going to go in. He's unable to land the Remnant. 11 though, he was looking for another strike. Charge back in, they've got the Mars, but more importantly, they've got Gabby caught out. The Terrorblade, he can't get the Sunder off. Uh-oh, and now Makoto to drop third. That is not a good set of kills here for Talon, as they're going to lose the fourth. Lilgun.
No. Right as I said, Mike. You know, they needed to play more cautiously. They need to respect these Ags timings, and they're going to lose their last hero. Hyde, can he make it out? He doesn't have leaps.
He's got one now, but it's nowhere near enough, John, and that should be high ground for Lilgun now. Back into that top tier 2 Cal they go. Kodo. Try and slow this down, but a big charge out. 11, he's there. They've got Gabby already, but the Nightmare going to save from the Ink Swap. But is it enough, Gabby? He's still alive thanks to the Moonlight. It's Fly. He's the one to go down. KP, meanwhile, does find Kishka, and now the meta comes out. Ace 12. He's gone. They even found Sanctity. All right, this could be a good team fight here for Talon. As 4-2-3 has run off, they'll leave 11 behind. In fact, never mind, he has not run off. 4-2-3, he'll try for the Song TP play. He's going to make it. But the rest of his team is going to drop.
Man, that is huge now for Talon. They don't manage to find the Aegis.
They can find it. If they could somehow pick off 11, that'd make these team fights a lot easier. But no, 4-2-3, he's going to be spotted out, but it won't matter because the charge is already there from 11 onto KB through the BKB as Makoto's trying to jump in, but the song is there. In fact, never mind, they cancel. Gabby, though, he's getting right to work. 11 and KP both dropping as Gabby, he'll get the spear off, back it onto the Naga. No, he wants Sanctity on that Void Spirit, but Sanctity, he's going to jump in back onto Gabby, and now the charge back out from 11, landing on 2, but the Nightmare gonna buy more time for the Sunder. It will come out. 4-2-3 now, the one in trouble. He is dropping lower and lower and does finally go down. But can they find him a second time? Spear is there. That'll lock him down once. Makoto, he'll follow up. Still a very tanky Naga. As 11's gonna charge right back in onto Hyde. 4-2-3, who are we targeting? Meanwhile, Gabby, he does find Ace 12, but no, 4-2-3, he needs to run. Gabby's dealing way too much damage. Another spear out will push him away, but no Sanctity. He does pick off the Terrorblade now. They've lost their carry for the side of Talon Esports. And that'll mean KP to drop second. That'll be a tie back on the Mars. And now Lilgun, they might be able to force high ground again.
That they can, like, but doesn't look like Talon's gonna have a choice. This 3-man defense is just very hard to pull off here.
That it is. Try to slow it down by arrowing those siege creeps, but that all they can do is Gabby. He's going to be forced to buy back. It was a big dream core to set up, as now they'll go in with the reflection back in onto 4-2-3. That's the target they love to go after. The arrow, it does land, but 4-2-3, he's just so tanky. He won't die. He's not even dropping low. He'll turn back now as Makoto is going to go down and hide. He's been caught out by 11. They'll commit the buybacks again. They've got to protect Gabby here. And they will. It's 4-2-3. He might keep turning. Bean's Grip is there to hold him down, but where's your follow-up damage? It's not going to be Yada's. Will fly. He's been caught by 11 again. They'll just try and charge down the Bane. Nightmare will delay it a little bit, but not for long. That'll be Fly with a tieback. That'll be Top Rack's gone. Lilgun straight charging in with the Megas now. Back in on Gabby they go. They know if they get this kill, this game's over. Gabby, he's been caught out. He's going to drop Sanctity with a great 8 for Remnant. That's GG. That is GG out, Talon. It was such a great start for them, John, but Lilgun, they end up making a comeback.
Yeah, an insane comeback as well coming out from Lilgun. They just hit those Ags timings, Mike, and they were